people who can articulate the learnings, even from something that fails or didn't go as expected. I think taking that learning and talking about how do you apply that now going forward? How do you use that to make yourself, smarter, more aware, a better decision maker? That part of the story, I frankly, I really appreciate that. I like people who've
Totally.
had some failures because I want to know somebody can fail. We all have failed, many times. And so I think it's if somebody can talk you through their failure and own the failure, not try to cover it up and that it really wasn't a failure, even though it was, but instead say, it didn't work out or, I'd hoped it was going to be this. However, this happened. But, when I look at it now, here's what I know about this, or I've learned that this is something that I would look for in the future, or I know that this is not the right model for this type of environment, or whatever the learning is. That learning can be so powerful. And frankly, I think it makes you sound so much smarter when you have a learning that came from something.
100%. And I think that's giving me the information I need to sell you, right? As a recruiter,
Yeah.
as I'm presenting people, that's the first thing the hiring manager is going to say to me is like, well, they haven't been employed for the last year. Like, how do we know they can still do
Yeah.
it? So, like, you just want to make my job as easy as possible to go, oh, I have no doubt that they can still do it. And here's why. Here's what they told me. Right. So, like, you're
Yeah.
not hiding it. Like, your resume, like, it's there. And so,
Yeah.
and if I'm not asking about it or it doesn't come up in the recruiter screen, I promise you the founder or the hiring manager is going to ask me about it if it's like blatantly clear
Hmm.
on the resume and a LinkedIn. So, like,
Yeah.
it makes my job 100 times easier if you set me up for success of why I really strongly still believe in you.